Hello, my name is Joe Genuino.
And my name is Brianne Genuino.
And welcome to Full Course Keto, where we figure out keto one course at a time.
And on today's menu we have...
KETO KARAAGE! Which is basically just Japanese fried chicken. And if you're wondering what the difference is between that and American fried chicken, well, in the seasonings for American fried chicken, it's all in the flour. And for Japanese fried chicken, the seasonings is all in the marinade, which leads me to the next difference, and that is Japanese fried chicken is also marinated.
Normally this recipe would call for cornstarch, potato starch, or rice flour, but none of those are keto. However, if you saw our keto sushi roll video, you will know exactly where we're going with this, which is substituting all of those things for
pork rinds. Flavor was there, but the texture sadly was not. And I think that's because there was nothing binding the pork rinds to the chicken when we went to go put it in the deep fryer. All the pork rinds kind of just washed off the chicken as it went into the fryer. And I guess we could have done something like the keto sushi where we used a wet batter, but at that point it wouldn't be karaage anymore, it would just be chicken tempura. And karaage is supposed to be just covered in some sort of starch, like potato starch or corn starch. And there is something called a resistant starch. And if you're not familiar what a resistant starch is, it's basically a carb that our body cannot digest. And if that resistant starch behaves anything like the potato starch or the corn starch in a recipe, then we could possibly use something like that. But that's gonna need some experimentation.
Yeah, we were pretty hopeful with this working because we tried out a piece and it came out crispy and it was nice, and then the rest of the chicken for some reason just wasn't like the first piece. So I'm not sure if maybe our oil wasn't hot enough or again like the binding to the chicken, but I don't know. If anyone knows anything more about frying chicken or frying foods, then let us know because we're still figuring it out.
Yeah. One thing's for sure though is that in camera the dish looks appetizing. I mean, the flavor's still there. I wouldn't say that it doesn't taste bad. It's just not crunchy.
Yeah.
And that's what I think you would expect from karaage. It's just that crunchy texture.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I would still eat it again. It reminded me of Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Where it's not crispy, but it still tastes really good and you want to keep eating it.
But I would put it a notch above Chick-fil-A because it's homemade.
Yeah.
And there's a little more depth to the flavor since it was marinated. Anyways, you're watching Full Course Keto, where we figure out keto one course at a time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell so you know every time we post a video.
We may have lost the battle this time, but we will not lose the war. Okay, that was corny. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.